let's look at some presents. Welcome back, guys, it's Raw Geek here. I hope you've had a good Christmas or happy holidays, whatever you're doing to celebrate the festive period. It's been obviously very different for a lot of us, especially here in the UK. We've had basically lockdown, not supposed to see anyone, that kind of stuff, which means it's not as good a Christmas as it would usually be. I mean, you can still see people, but it's got to be protected bubble and all this kind of stuff, but whatever. But like I say, I hope you still had a good time. You're still having a good time. It's not even New Year yet, so we've still got some festivities to enjoy. And I thought I would do a quick video basically of presents and pickups, so things people have gifted to me and things I've kind of bought myself. I thought, oh, that looks good, I want to get that, so I got it myself. And these are things that I think you may well be interested in. It's not every single thing I got, but yeah, you might like this stuff. So first of all, I'm sure you do know, I like things like riddles and puzzles and all that kind of stuff. And I got gifted this. It says it's Brain Elixir After Dinner Riddles. So there's the box. And basically there are 80 fun riddle cards to stimulate your brain. So if you're having a few guests over, having a board game night, a game night, having a few drinks, whatever, break out some of these and test people. I'm not going to obviously show you all of them now. And there are the cards themselves. They look like bottles of Elixir, some kind of special Elixir. So I suppose I'll do an example one. Here's the top one. It says, question, it is greater than God and more evil than the devil. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you'll die. What is it? The poor have it, the rich need it. The rich need it. If you eat it, you'll die. Okay, I think the answer is nothing. Like, nothing's greater than God, if you believe that kind of thing. Nothing's more evil than the devil. The poor have nothing. The rich need nothing. And if you eat nothing, you'll die. Yes, it's nothing. Hooray. Just 79 to go. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. There is one on the back as well, as an example. It says, question, Mike's father has 3 sons, Tom, Dick, and I guess it wants you to trip up and go, oh, is it Harry? But of course it's Mike, because it's Mike's father's son. So yeah, that's really cool. Like that. I'll play that with some friends. And then, as you probably know, I like cards, magic tricks, all that kind of stuff. And I saw these. I saw some Star Wars playing cards. There's a red pack and a blue pack. So dark side and light side. I got the dark side ones because obviously it's much better. So let's have a look. So that is all embossed. And it looks like you're looking outside of the Death Star. So I'll show you that. So this is all actually tactile. It's really nice. I'm impressed with just the case. Look at that. Staring out into space. Look. Where's my knife? Knife. I'll just show you a couple of the cards. See what they look like. The back of the cards is like the packet, looking out of the Death Star essentially. Oh look, the Ace of Hearts has a Millennium Falcon on it. Hopefully you can see the Millennium Falcon there. And these are by Theory 11, which are the same people that did the Neil Patrick Harris cards that I did a couple of videos ago, where there's like a puzzle inside of it, which goes really, really cool. And we've got BB-8 as a Joker, and some kind of droid. Oh, is it D-O? Is that what it is? D-O? I don't know why that's come out of my brain somehow. I don't know if that is who it is. And of course I've got to show you the Ace of Spades, most important card. And you can see it's got an X-Wing there, like Luke Skywalker flies, or Poe Dameron if we're talking about the newer ones. And the rest of the cards just look pretty normal really. Got Boba Fett as the Jack of Spades. Got Padme as the Queen of Spades. Got Darth Vader as the King of Spades. That is so cool. I will just show you the King of Clubs. Can you see who it is? Look. See his face? Look at the King of Clubs. It's Palpatine! Oh, and of course they had to do that, didn't they? Han Solo's the Jack of Hearts, of course. And Leia is the Queen of Hearts. The King of Diamonds and King of Hearts, Luke Skywalker. And look, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like I say, there is a blue light side pack as well. I think I might get that just to complete the set, but I thought they were really, really cool. The box is amazing, really good. Theory 11, smashing it as usual. And then something a bit different. Yes, it's a Blockbuster video. Back when there was Blockbuster, you used to go in there and rent out videos, VHS tapes. Remember that? Some of you probably don't even know what that means. It's not really though. It's not really Jaws. It's actually a Jigsaw puzzle, but made to look like a retro VHS. I mean, VHS was never that big. It was thin of that, but I thought it was really, really cool. I just saw that. I thought, that's something to do when bored, locked in at home alone. So it's Jaws. It's a Jigsaw puzzle. There's 4 on a piece, so I may even do a video of that just for a laugh and just speed it up and see if I can complete it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then look at this. Look at this bad boy here. Pop Heroes. It's the Batman and Robin New Look Batman 1964 edition pop. So we'll pop that out literally and have a look a bit closer. So there they are. Look, they're sat. Well, they're on top of the roof. They're looking out. No, maybe they're going to catch some people trying to rob a store, or the Joker doing a nefarious plan. They look so funny. You got to love the camp 60s Batman and Robin. But look, let's get a bit closer look. Look at that. They look really cool. Chimney there. Not much at the back, but I'll show you the back. Oh, look. Batman's tiny. So I think that will look good on a shelf. Probably in a corner, maybe above the shelf of my Marvel ones. But I just thought that was really cool. Yeah, it's good that. And then also, I did mention it briefly about those playing cards where there's like a puzzle inside and it goes online. My friend got me another one, or a similar thing like it. It arrived in the mail today. It's from Enigmagram, so it's an Enigma. And it's got a cool like seal there. So I'll open it up. I'm not going to do this right now, but I might do a video of that like I did with the cards. But I just thought I'd show you this because I don't know what this is about at all. And it says, someone you know has a message for you. It's locked away in a secret location.com and you'll need a passcode to access it. Contained in this envelope are a series of puzzles. Their answers make up the passcode you need. Good luck. And then it's got an identification code and a passcode, puzzle 1 to 10. And then it says go here if you need a clue.com. And it comes with this. So I presume you start off by going online to that website. It's got this, it says puzzles. And it's got a cool old spy style string there. Oh, I like doing that. Go around. Puzzle 1. Hilda and Osbert played a fierce afternoon of badminton. They start with 10 pennies each. Okay, so yeah, there's loads of these. Look, wow, this is crazy. This is really good. So there's all these puzzle type things, and it looks like some are like newspaper clippings and things to solve. So a bit like, I showed you that Hunter Killer game and things like that. I like that sort of stuff. So my friend got me that. So I think I'll do a separate video of that. We'll see, but that's what I plan to do. I'm not going to do it right this second, but that's going to be really fun. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. I bought myself the Die Hard board game, which I played. It wasn't Christmas Eve, but day or so, I can't remember, a couple of days before that. Put Die Hard on as we played it, of course. It's for 2 to 4 people. This came out last year, I think, and I wanted to get it then, but it just didn't happen in the end. But it's Die Hard, the Nakatomi Heist board game. I really like Die Hard. It's obviously a Christmas movie, which is why I bought it for Christmas. I'll show you some things in there and give you a brief description of what you do. Comes with this, tells you how to play. Okay, so the first time you play, you're basically reading that all the time. The board is really nice. Look at this. Die Hard, the Nakatomi Heist. And what happens is, on the first act, you just use this part, and then it unfolds to each different act. And eventually on Act 3, you'll be on a different board altogether. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. And essentially what you need to do is you need to get John McClane to the end and he has to kill Hans Gruber. So I played as John McClane the first time, and when I play it again, I'll probably swap. The other person plays as the thieves. You get these different cards, they give you different abilities, and essentially you move your little pieces around the board. So John McClane is this little red guy, and so I was playing as him. And throughout the acts, the thieves get a certain number of these on the board as well, and they can like shoot him and things like that and take health off him. But you've each got objectives to do. So for example, in the first act I had to find the machine gun, which would be like one of these tiles somewhere, and then obviously you say, ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun. You've got to find some shoes, because obviously that glass is a bit painful, and find the radio so you can talk to Sergeant Powell, Owl Powell of the LAPD, LAPD's finest, eating those Twinkies.
I hear you, partner. LA's finest are on it.
Call me Roy.
Well, listen up, Roy.
And then he can give you support chips which give you more power and things like that. But so yeah, it's a bit like, in a way, it's a bit like Chutes and Ladders or Snakes and Ladders, because you can use like this vent to get up here. But you need to get to these points, collect those items, and the thieves are trying to kill you or stop you as you're doing it. They can't actually kill you, but they can stop you reaching your target. But what happens is if they do slow you down enough and you run out of cards to pull, and each card says like move here or whatever, then you instantly die. Or if in the later acts the thieves manage to turn the power off and get into the vault, because that's their main goal the whole time, is they've got to solve these vault codes, and they win that way. And the only way you can win is basically if you beat Hans Gruber. So there are these like lock cards. You move up, so the thieves move up, and they try and get to lock 7, which is activate detonators, and you've got to try and slow them down so you can get to the end quicker. Not going to go through the whole thing now, but what I might do is even record, if I can work out how, a good way of doing it, playing the game. But basically it's a really cool board game. I was impressed with it. At first it seemed a bit confusing, but then it is actually quite simple once you get the hang of it. So yeah, 2 to 4 people. It's an asymmetrical game, so it's always John McClane, so one person, versus everyone else. So if you've got a group of 4 of you, 3 of you are the thieves working together against John McClane. So you don't really need 4 people. Like 2 is plenty. There's some board games where it says 2 to 4 people, but really playing with 2 is like naff. It just doesn't work very well. But this one seems really suited to just one-on-one. But like I say, you can play with up to 4 people. Die hard on at the same time. Good to go. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff there. Some riddles, some new cards, a jigsaw puzzle to do, a brilliant board game, a really cool Batman and Robin pop statue thing, 2 of them on a rooftop, and the puzzle which goes online. It's got all those puzzles to solve to find a passcode. So lots of things to keep the brain active as well. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I think I'm going to enjoy these things. Like I say, I will probably try and bring you a video of me doing those puzzles, and maybe one time record the board game. I've got a few board games now, and I need to play them again, but it's difficult, to get people around and things like that. But yeah, hopefully that'll be easier sooner rather than later, but we'll see. So yeah, what do you think of that stuff? Do you like any of it? Hopefully all of it. Is there anything you got which you're really, really happy with? If so, let me know down below. So Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you have a good time as much as you can. And that'll about do it for this one. So guys, if you like that, please click like. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, now I've got a machine gun. Ho ho ho. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome. But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.